Hello everyone, thanks again for hanging out with me. I'm Nisi, and in today's video I will be doing a deck flip through of the Seasons of the Witch Litha Oracle. I believe this came out on May 7, 2024, and I think it was the third installment of the series of the Seasons of the Witch. This is a newer deck to me, as last year I was really more using the ᛞᛖᚾᛁᛊᚖ deck, the ᛞᛖᚾ Oracle, because I felt drawn to it, even though I was not in sync with the Sabbats for using the ᛞᛖᚾ deck. But you don't really need to use the particular deck for this each Sabbath. It's just whatever you feel drawn to, right? So this deck is from Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, illustrated by Tijana Lukovic. Let's see if I zoom in a little bit more. There you go. All right. And this is the back description. Litha, also known as midsummer and the summer solstice, is the celebration of abundance, light, growth, and joy. Abundance represents having enough of anything love, kindness, happiness, freedom, creativity, confidence, and money. This beautiful deck will unlock pathways of prosperity for you, helping you access the wisdom needed for transformation in your life through expansion, power, and of course, more financial wealth. Rediscover your soul's natural riches so you can awaken your ability to manifest more of your heart's desires. Okay, let's dive in. And as you can see, the inside covers of the box is beautiful purple with the moon. That aside, same thing with the bottom part of the box. This aside. And the deck is of purple color. I believe each deck of the series has its own color, and this one is gilded with purple metallic on each card. And the repeating thing of this deck is going to be the butterfly on each card. But let's put this aside for a second and focus on the guidebook. So each of these decks do come with a guidebook. And let's just go through this so you guys can see it. If you already have this deck, let me know in the comments below on how it's been working with you or how you feel working with it. This is obviously going to be new for me since I just recently got it. Contents. And I opened it up prior to doing this video because I wanted to like loosen up the deck, because you know how sometimes it could be stuck together, and I wanted to have a smooth flipping through while a smooth transition while I was flipping through the cards. There you go. That's better. Okay, so this is the contents. Introduction. How to use the cards, pulling cards, the themes for Litha. Repeating elements is the butterflies. Let's see. Using the cards beyond Litha. Daily guidance and reflection cards, guiding light cards, falling cards, and reversals. Litha card spread. So what I like about this book, these guidebooks, is that they show you different card spreads, and sometimes they gear it towards the season. I like this one. Hydration spread. Cute names. Farmers market spread. Insects. Welcoming summer spread. The money magic Litha cross. And that's the end of the other stuff. And then they go into each card and their description. And in the back, after the last card's description, and this beautiful photo, which is one of the cards, about the authors and about the illustrator and the other books, decks that are available, and the QR code. So let's dive in to the deck. Oh, just going to flip the wrong side. Start flipping on the wrong sides. Just make sure I zoom in enough so you guys can see it clear. All right. I think this should be good. All right, this should be a good angle. Okay. So card 1 is bike ride. And what you're going to see in this, what I may be wrong, but I feel like this deck is so much more brighter in color and more use of color, colorful brightness. I don't know. Maybe because it's summer and Litha coming up, so they're using like that sort of colors within each card. But I love it. I'm here for it. So, card 1 is bike ride. Card 2 is butterflies. Card 3, Cancer. Card 4, citrus fruits. 5, clear quartz. 6, cloud scrying. 7, country cottage. 8, daisies. 9, farmer's market. 10, fruit wine. 11, garden beds. I like this card. 12, green witch. 13, hanging baskets. 14, heather. 15, heat wave. Ugh, the one thing I can't stand during summertime. 16, heirloom tomatoes. 17, herb crafting. 18, horse. 19, hummingbird. 20, hydration. 21, insects. 22, lemonade. 23, light worker. 24, mermaid. 25, money magic. 26, mulch and manure. 27, paper boats. 28, peonies. 29, rewild. 30, roses. 31, rot and decay. 32, scavenger hunt. 33, stargazing. 34, summer berries. Oops. 35, summer solstice. 36, sunbathing. 37, sun magic. 38, sun salutations. 39, sunset dinner. 40, sunstone. 41, sun tea. 42, sun wheel. 43, wand making. 44, wildflowers. And that's the last card in the deck. So for those of you who don't own any of these decks, how about we just go through one description of, for one of the cards. So let's start with Bike Ride 1. Take off my glasses so I can. Okay, so usually it's just sort of the repeat of the card and the short script summary, right? I like to call that. That's the summary of the card. So, and it's also here too. They include keywords for each card. So the keywords for Bike Ride are unhurried, enjoying the moments, the long way home. And then it is in the stillness and presence of the journey that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. And sometimes they also put in extra practices or extra little items on how to do things for each card. You may not get it for each card, but sometimes they're there. So for this one, from Bike Ride, some days beg for a slower pace, those days when the sun is shining, but there's just a bit of breeze to keep you cool. Flowers are dancing in meadows, birds are singing along, and a butterfly comes to rest on your shoulder, as though to remind you to stop and enjoy the little things. Then there are days when you just don't feel like being rushed or productive. Those days when you'd rather spend time doing what you love with who you love, and when you take the long way home, not because you have to, but because the world can wait. Pulling this card is your sign to embrace this kind of day. It will appear when you are rushing through life without being present for it. You may recognize the symptoms of moving too fast, feeling anxious, doing a lot but accomplishing very little, a lack of focus, and getting lost in daydreams. Feelings of doubt or confusion about the future, or a deep desire to do nothing. These feelings aren't manifestations of laziness or a lack of motivation. They are reminders that there is more to life than work and checking off another item on your to-do list. And for this card, it had another corresponding practice, presence practice. This practice will bring you back to presence, allowing you to pull yourself in and be in the moment. Close your eyes for a moment and take 4 slow, deep breaths. With each breath, you are going to focus on your senses. And here's just a little ritual. So yeah, that is really everything, I guess. I don't think I need to show more, or unless if you do, but it's similar to other decks that you might have, like, with the cards and the details with description within the books. But overall, I do love this series, which is, sorry, Seasons of the Witch. I do love this series. I do still need to get one more deck to complete the series in my collection. So when I get the ᛞᛖᚾᛁᛊᛖ deck, that will complete my deck series. And I will probably put that video out in sometime in July before ᛞᛖᚾᛁᛊᛖ starts. All right. So let me know in the comments below if you've had this deck, and like I said earlier, and how you've been feeling when you work with it. And also, I am filming on Father's Day, so I do want to wish all the dads, all the fathers to be, all the uncles, or the grandpas out there a happy Father's Day. Okay, until my next video, please take care of each other and stay safe, and blessed be. Bye.